10 lies of the fitness industry that might be ruining your results. Because God knows there is a lot of lies going around. Now, the fitness industry makes billions every year selling people shortcuts, false expectations, and you know what it is? Quick fixes. And honestly, most people are not failing or falling into this because they have no discipline. They're failing on their own and falling for these lies because they have been taught the wrong things. And now they keep seeing these same lies on social media, all this fake marketing BS on social media every day. So they start believing this narrative. They start believing these things, and that is a problem. It's a good news for me as a coach, because I have a lot of people I can help. But for the general person out there falling for all these lies and fake BS marketing campaigns and God knows what, it's terrible. So let's break it down today. Number one, you need motivation. How many BS motivational videos do you have to see on YouTube before you're just gonna go to the gym? Motivation is great, but it's not gonna be here every single day. And you will hear the next fitness motivator say you don't need motivation, you need discipline, and motivation is a byproduct of discipline. But guess what? What you actually need in your life is a system, structure to live by. So you don't even need motivation. You don't even need discipline because you're just following what you're doing. You are following this structure that was created for your life around the things you enjoy, about the things you're doing. And guess what? That's going to give you the best results ever without you having to go to YouTube and watch a motivational video. Number two, fat loss needs to be extreme. You know it shouldn't be extreme, but that's what people make it. Starving or starvation, cutting crazy calories because people want to undo 20 years of ridiculous living in just 1 month and they think it's possible. Endless cardio, and the combination of these two just suffering. But the reality is, what you need and what you see me preach about all the time on this channel is a moderate calorie deficit. You shouldn't even do cardio to burn calories. It's burning the candle in both ends. But instead, get your steps and apply consistency to this. Remember that the more extreme the diet is, the faster people quit and the bigger the rebound is. Number three, carbs make you fat. Oh yes, you've heard this one a million times before. And you've heard many people like me tell you that carbs, they're your friend. And they are. Carbs are not the problem. A calorie surplus, on the other hand, that can and will, not can, it will produce fat gain. Of course, if you strength train, muscle as well, which is nice. But for the most cases of people out there, fat gain. Carbs, on the other hand, they're just calories. They're fuel. Your brain's main source of fuel, carbohydrates. And all these carbs you're eating go straight into your liver and your muscles and your bloodstream as glycogen. And that is your energy. That is what you need to be the best version of yourself. The task I'm giving you right now is don't overeat them. Don't eat more than you need. So most people don't necessarily need less carbs. They just need, or they don't need to cut carbs. They just need better eating habits overall. And lie number four, more training equals better results. Meh. Guys, listen up. You are not going to be able to to progress from training that you cannot recover from, okay? You understand that, right? You can train all you want. That's just the stimulus. You don't build any muscle from that. You progress when the body gets time afterwards to recover from it. And are you actually recovering? Are you sleeping enough? Are you staying hydrated? Are you eating enough protein? Do you have enough micronutrients in your diet? Overall quality of your diet, is that dialed into the level where your body can actually take these nutrients and help your body recover and build muscle mass? Are you stressed? These are the things that you should be talking about. Training more than you can recover from is only just going to be an excess junk volume and overly stress your CNS, your central nervous system, and result in even further poorer recovery. So remember, less volume, but better training more intelligently, followed by the right recovery, will always beat training more. Lie number 5, sweating equals fat loss. I mean, that is obvious. We all know that by now, right? But for some reason, I keep bumping into people who says sweating is your fat crying. They go to sauna to sweat so they lose weight. They run in these sweatsuits because they think that sweating is fat leaving the body, apparently. I know this is obvious, guys. There's actually people out there that still believe that sweating means that they're losing body fat. Your sweating is a cooling mechanism that your body has. And the loss of weight that you see is just your water weight. It has nothing to do with body fat. There's not some sort of secret hack here that you discovered or that they discovered that nobody knows about. Fat loss is still and will always be driven by your calorie balance, not how much you sweat. And lie number 6. Are you ready for this one? This is one of the big ones. Spot reduction of body fat. Yes, there are people out there still falling for fitness ads of people doing abs or doing some stupid freaking movement, and these people selling their exercise plan that will target belly fat. The fact that people still fall for this is crazy, right? I think we've spoken about spot reducing belly fat for so long now that it should be common knowledge, just like people should know that fat loss comes from a calorie deficit, nothing else. I can do all the bicep curls I want in the world, but if I had some extra fat on top of my bicep, that has nothing to do with the muscle itself. Using this contraction of the bicep will not spot reduce any fat I have on top of the bicep. Could you imagine for a second that this was actually the case? And there would be people out there that are obese, like there is, and they would be running around and playing football, and they would automatically use one leg more than the other, and they would spot reduce body fat on one leg compared to the other. There would be some pretty funny looking people out there, I tell you that. You cannot burn belly fat by doing an ab exercise. I mean, me just saying that right now, I can help people save millions, well, I guess individually, thousands of dollars or whatever currency on stupid PDF programs and whatever these influencers are selling or these companies are selling with their fake ad marketing on Instagram and YouTube. Fat loss obviously happens from a calorie deficit and systemically. Your genetics will dictate where you lose body fat first. Not that there's areas you can't lose body fat. You can. You just have to not eat food like a crazy man. You have to be in a calorie deficit long enough. You're going to lose body fat. You're going to lose belly fat as well. I'd say 9 out of 10 cases, that is the last thing to go. That's why people say it's stubborn. It's not stubborn. It doesn't have a personality. It's just the last thing to go and the first thing to come on. That's all. Lie number 7. Supplements are the last little secret that you need in order to get your results. Oh, the supplement industry loves this one because they will tell you whatever you want to hear for you to believe that the reason why you are not in shape is because you are not having or eating or digesting or taking their product. But the reality is supplements does very, 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 very little for you. And if they would do a lot, they would be illegal. It's pretty simple. And yes, some people are still taking illegal substances. But I will also say that people are dying at a younger and younger age right now, all the way down to their 30th in the bodybuilding industry right now, because they are taking illegal substances that were meant for research purposes only. I do not recommend this. The thing that you should be buying, spending your money on, etc., is more sleep. Higher quality and more protein, higher quality and better nutrients in your food. More minimally processed nutrition equals fewer calories and better training consistency. Man, all the things I just said is basics. I understand that. But that is the one thing people don't have. And they will lack these things and go spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars on some useless piece of herb from some country just because their favorite influencer got paid 10% of each little thing they sold. And now they believe that this is the magic trick they're missing. No, 9 out of 10 people, the magic trick they are missing is the things they do every single day. They just don't want to do it. It's the hard work. It's saying no to junk foods. It's drinking less alcohol, sleeping more, eating better food, all the things I just said. Easy peasy. It is so freaking simple. Just do it. Lie number 8, you need to kill yourself in the gym. Guys, I'm filming this video right now is in an office on the street that we call the fitness street, a fitness village in Phuket. Like, it's a very unique place. You have like 50 gyms on the road, protein shakes everywhere, fit people walking everywhere. It's like you'll find no place in the world like this, right? On the street, just like out there in the world, in the training facilities that we have and that is out there. People think that when you leave the gym, you should be absolutely broken. And if you go and attend 2 or 3 or 4 classes in a day, badge of honor, respect. When in fact, it's really freaking stupid. It really just shows that you don't really understand anything about recovery, training, adaptation, or building muscle mass, or whatever it might be. Because doing that much cardio or that much training not only puts you so deep into the ground that you won't be able to recover from it, it will also result in you not being able to show up to the next training session the next day, applying the necessary intensity, hitting the right numbers, etc., in order for you to stimulate your body to grow even further. That means that you think you have the perception that you go to the gym, you beast it out, 4 hours, and then you go home and the next day you get nothing done. And that training consistency ends right there. One day, good job. Where in fact, someone who will go to the gym, follow their training program, hit their percentages, the RPE, get their rest between sets, do what the program says, and then that's it. It's going to go home, rest and recover, eat the right foods, get their sleep, and the next day, rock up, do the same thing again because they are recovered. They are going to win every single time. And don't even get me started on injury risk for these people that are doing so much. It's the people with the best physiques in this world are the people who's been training for the longest time. Yeah. And that's not going to be the ones who get injured every month because they can't understand that you cannot progress from something you cannot recover from. And you cannot recover from 3 hours of training every single day unless it's your job and you're on steroids. Lie number 9, weight loss equals health. Oh boy, here we go. In the modern times today, things are looking a lot different than they did just 5 years ago. 5 years ago, you could see someone who lost weight. You could walk up and you could say, hey buddy, or whatever, congratulations, you look amazing. You look healthy. Wow. And they probably lost the weight through just removing on certain things in their diet. And they did a, conservative fat loss. Nice work. And they most likely would keep it that way, right? Because it's not super extreme. But this day, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, with the new wave of weight loss drugs, oh my God, losing weight has nothing to do with health. Yes, being 150, 60, or being morbidly obese so that you are literally going to die if you don't lose weight. Yeah, losing weight can be a sign of health. But for everyone else, losing weight, using these drugs, not training, not changing your diet, not adjusting your lifestyle, not sleeping enough is going to result in massive muscle loss, way more than you want. And that's why you're losing weight so fast. Your metabolic rate gonna go down. Your bones will become brittle and health is gonna slip between your fingers. Losing weight is not equals health, unfortunately, in this modern world. I wish it was. It's not. And as we always say, a successful weight loss isn't to be determined when the weight is lost. It is when you see the same person 365 days later. How do they look? These days, unfortunately, 8 out of 10 people, they regain all of it again because of the method that they lost the weight on. So let me finish this point with this. The goal isn't just to weigh less. It is to become leaner, stronger, and healthier. Those 3 things together. And the last lie that you've been told in the fitness industry is that fitness is just a phase. It's just something that you do. You grow up and your parents look at you and you've been like going crazy in the gym. And they say, are you done with this phase soon? Are you done? You're going to grow out of this. Got to become a real adult soon. Listen, fitness is not a 12-week challenge that you are favorite influencer sells to you. It's not a 4-week boot camp. It's not training for 2 months for your first high rocks. Fitness should be just living. What is fitness? Fitness is using your body in the most broad way possible through movements and time domains, heart rate zones. It's everything we do physically. That's just called being a human being. The abnormality here is when people decide to sit on the couch every day, play computer and eat crisps all day long. That's not being human. Being human is just what we do. It's a lifestyle that you decide to conquer and maintain for the rest of your life. And guess what you're going to get back from that? Well, you're going to get a long and healthy life. You're not going to die prematurely. But now it's the perception of it is that if you live a long and strong life, then that's something that you actually chose and went for. It's not the standard. No. The standard is that we get 50 or 60 and we retire, and then we go to an elderly home and we struggle with walking and we don't really have any friends and life really freaking sucks. But when you decide to live this life, oh, what an expense, you're extreme, oh, you're watching what you eat, this is not healthy, oh my God, like what are you doing? Drink some alcohol, make sure that you eat, all these foods that makes you gain weight. Like that's insane. And that's the world these days. The norm should be waking up in the morning, going for a walk or going for a run, then eating something that makes your body feel and look better, give you energy, give your brain some fuel that is not causing energy dips every 30 minutes, causing depression, causing cancer and food intolerances and all these things that we're seeing young kids are being diagnosed with today because of poor lifestyles and terrible food. Don't get me started on this. Fitness is a lifestyle. It's being human. You were born to be a fit human being. Unfortunately, this modern world makes people fall off that as the norm. Hopefully we can change that. Now, generally, people don't need more information. There's already too much information available. They need to stop believing in all the wrong things that I just said today, and I'm sure you can make another 1,000 points, and instead start believing in the things that truly matters in someone's life. Consistency with the healthy things that you want to achieve. Structure, build around the healthy things that you want to achieve. Then recovery between those healthy things that you want to achieve. Backed by real nutrition from Mother Earth, not some dodgy factory. And a progressive training solution that supports how you want to look and feel. Not just spinning your wheels, doing whatever. That is what's going to change your body and mind long term. Not a supplement, not a 12-week boot camp, none of the 10 things that I just told you about. If you want more no BS practical fitness advice, click subscribe. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like. Drop a comment in the comment section if you want me to cover something that you have on your mind. If you're looking for coaching to become the best version of yourself, click the links in my bio. And if you're just here for the shits and giggles, then thank you for making it so far. I appreciate you being here. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.